Yo, so you already know it's your boy Stunk Valio Senior, man. That's Cavalio. Somebody asked me how to spell that the other day. Um, so I don't really do a whole bunch of checking out what's popping and like what's trending on social media, whatever, what have you. But I came across something. It's probably the dopest thing I heard in a long time. Kanye West was like talking about Instagram got you a bitch. That's probably the illest shit I've heard in a minute. And it's true as fuck, like for real. Like, I don't even remember the last time my girl sent me a picture. You know what I'm saying? I don't have Instagram. But like, you go through hers, just hella pictures on that. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's not like I'm trying this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really pay attention to it, but when you do, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga really might be on to something. Like, Instagram really do got your girl, yo. Like, it's real shit. That's real shit. Like, I feel like, and that's why I don't have social media. You know what I mean? Like, outside of this, and the Twitter, I don't even really pay attention to. I don't have social media because, it's too much, yo. Like, it's too much. It's signifying, in my opinion. And it goes both ways. But it's just too much. Like, people ghosting and out of people's accounts. Like, I don't even, they don't even really fuck with you, but they just want to see what you up to. You know what I'm saying? They want to see what you doing. So they pop in your account real quick. They like, yo, oh, alright, this nigga still fuck with whoever, or she still fuck with that nigga. And then they pop back out. Like, that shit crazy. Like, I don't know what go on with people, you feel me? Like, I'm one of them type niggas that I still say things like, yo, when the last time you talked to, whoever, or, I wonder how so-and-so is doing. And people always look at me crazy, like, when I say shit like that. It's for real, like, notice, like, people, like, just people on Facebook, just put them up online. You know what I'm saying? Just Google them. They probably got a Facebook. You probably see their pictures. Like, yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much for me. Social media it's too much for me. It's too much for me. They making it so it's cooler to communicate via social media than just actual interpersonal communication. You know what I mean? They got all of these gadgets and gizmos that you can use with ease to communicate and to talk to one another. Like, let's get closer. Like, the price of plane tickets should have gone down by now. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers ain't gonna see people no more. Like, the price of plane tickets should be dirt cheap. Shit. Like, it's crazy. They're making it cooler just to be like, nah, yo, stay in the house. Hit that nigga on the video chat. And, they can see what you're doing. And then that's it. You straight. Y'all don't even need to see each other. You can have picture in picture. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can watch the game together and all that. Right? That shit crazy. Like, why would you want that to be your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, we become that lazy and motherfuckers care about physical fitness and social media. Like, and we gotta stay in shape to stay in the house. Like, I don't know, yo. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, yo. It's just, like I said, it's old man shit, man. Like, just getting old, I guess. Like, I remember shit just happened so fast. Like, times just change so fast. Like, one day you hanging out all night, all day. You don't even realize time passing. You just always outside. Whatever you doing outside, you always out there. You just out there. Next thing you know, like, you don't even want to be outside no more. Because outside has changed. In one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Outside has changed. It's not It's not what you like. It's not what it was. You don't get the vibe. You don't get the feel. You know what I'm saying? Or your life just progresses. You know what I'm saying? You go from chilling outside to chilling in the club. You know what I'm saying? You get a room. You can chill there. You know what I mean? You get your own spot. You chilling there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it, things just progressively change over time. You know what I mean? But it's like me. I still like to kick it. You know what I mean? Go outside. You know what I mean? Just kind of post sometimes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just sit on the side of somebody's crib. You know, not loiter. That's crazy. Like I'm not one of them sit in front of the 7-Eleven type dudes, but and that's no slight. I'm just not one of them type cats. But I will, I like to post sometimes. You know what I mean? Just to be outside, just to get the vibe. You know what I mean? Feel the atmosphere type of situation. But you can't even really do that no more because of one thing or another. So they try to keep everybody in the house. You know what I'm saying? You can get all your meals. You don't even gotta go to the market no more. Shit. Walmart got this thing where they give you this whole locking system. Motherfucker just put the groceries in your refrigerator. Like, you order it, you ain't even gotta be home. Like, you can just do that shit right from your phone wherever you at. Motherfucker come right in there, open the door, put the shit in the refrigerator and leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And as a young person, I remember thinking, younger person, I remember thinking like, yo, I wish it was an easy way to do all of this. I wish it was an easy way to do all of this. It's so aggravating. Tired of my mother calling me to come get the groceries out the car. You get the damn groceries out the car. Like, stupid shit like that. Like, why can't you deliver and put it in the house for you? Like, you know what I mean? You think that type of shit, but then you realize you was just being lazy. But now that shit is actualized. No, like now it's real. It's a real thing. Like it's really happening. We're really turning into Wally out this motherfucker. And like we happy as shit about it. Like I remember I was slipping into this whole thing. Like Amazon has these little buttons, and like I don't know if they still have them, but like you could just stick them wherever in your house. And when you start running out of one thing or another, you hit the button, and it puts it in your standard order, charges your account, and you get like next day or 2 days of shipping on it, and boom, you restock on this button. So I was kind of like peeping, and I'm like, yo, this shit kind of tight. Like I might get one of these little buttons. You know what I'm saying? Toilet tissue, milk, whatever it was. Like it was a couple of them. Laundry detergents and like specific kinds, like Tide. Like you got the Tide button, and when you ran out of Tide, hit the little button, and it would ship you some more Tide. And so somebody had hit me to it. Like, yo, but you think about it, like they just putting you in the algorithm. Now they gonna know your spending habits. And then like she started schooling me to like how the stock market works. She said that's how they keep making money because they know exactly what you spend, and like it's just got so deep into the whole financial structure and how this all plays a part. So it was just like, like I mean, just think about it, like, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I just, it just really scares me, the path that we going on. You know, technology, AI is becoming so immersive. I'm saying this shit, the Boston Robotics, whatever they shooting now, they got them little robots shooting guns. Like, what the fuck are you like? For what? Like you're making something that you can't stop on purpose. And then you're gonna give it artificial intelligence. Like we've seen these movies, we read the books. You know what I'm saying? Like we all saw the comics. We know how this goes. Like literally, it's like everybody's like we all aware of how. And like, I mean, it sounds ridiculous. Like yo, you quoting science fiction, like you're like, but hear me out. Hear me out. After a certain time, shit stops being science fiction, and it just starts being fact, yo. You understand? Like, think about it, yo. Think about how far things have come. When they watched it on Star Trek, Star Wars, all that years ago, and it was so crazy. Like, oh my gosh. A lot of that shit is real now. Like, You can make a phone call out of space. Yo, you can, yo. Like, you can jettison into outer space with ease now. You know what I'm saying? You know, there are vehicles that go on land and on water. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things are no longer science fiction. It's just reality. You know what I mean? So, as much as you can try to downplay, this whole process, think about narratives in movies. That something goes crazy, the science fiction nut, the comic book nerd, the video game enthusiast, like all of these type of people are always the people they're looking to have answers to these questions because it follows this rhythmic pattern, right? And I'm not saying put all your facts and you base everything on science fiction. Yeah, go look at it. It's the real shit. I'm just saying, for the sake of this particular argument, when you look at it from this type of angle, it's like, like when you look at it from this angle, it's like, why are you giving these motherfuckers guns and teaching them parkour? So like, just for what? Like, for what purpose? For what purpose? Like, what purpose is that gonna say? Oh, this is cool. It's not just cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool as a motherfucker, right? Drones is cool too, right? They hovering over you, recording your moves and all your conversations, but they cool. They cool as shit. These cameras on our phones, they cool. Camera on your TV, that's cool. The camera in your car, that's all cool. GPS tracking, know everywhere you're going, it's all cool. It's cool. It's real cool. It's super cool. It's really, really cool. I'm saying, motherfuckers got the watches. It's everywhere you go, your heartbeat. You know what you're doing. It's really cool. It's all super cool. Motherfucker be facing corruption. Everything gets hacked all the time. All the time. Like, some shit happened with Chime recently. I was hearing about that shit. That shit's crazy. Like, everybody lost their account. They couldn't use their cards. Like, some shit happened with TD Banks. Like, just all super cool, though. It's so cool. And me, I can do this shit with my thumbprint, nigga. This shit is cool. You say right there, all this information shall be stored in the whatever data banks you give us permission to save. So now your thumbprint is now saved. Google knows your thumbprint. They have your eye, your retina, your eye, like anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything. So that shit gets hacked. All of that information is up for grabs. But it's really cool. So yeah, social media, technology, all of that is just sucking us dry. You know what I'm saying? So and this is the circle all the way back, right? So when Kanye West said Instagram got your bitch, he right. It got your bitch, got your kids, got your dad, got your moms. It's got a lot of motherfuckers. Like, it's personally frustrating when you sitting around people trying to have a conversation and they staring at their phones going, It's like, yo, damn. It's not even shit that they can't see later. You know what I mean? It's just important that they have to look at it right at that moment. That type of addiction is scary. You know what I'm saying? But I guess people don't look at it like that. It's harmless. People die on the roads because people can't stop looking at their phone. I can't stop texting. I have a car full of children. I don't even have my kids in the back buckled up, but I'm going to just sit here and do this real quick. Like, for fucking what, yo? This shit that serious. It's that serious. You got to do that shit right now. Fuck out of here. And y'all, you know what I'm saying, slowing up traffic. Like, you doing 60 1 minute, the next thing you know, you slowing down all the way up to fucking 40 on the highway. Why? Because you got a message, so now you looking at your phone. So you want to slow down to be safe. You know what I'm saying? And like, motherfuckers be having that shit like right here in front of the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be right here just going through that shit crazy, and they've been doing that forever. Like I remember motherfuckers texting and driving when you had to hit the buttons multiple times. I'm like, yo, how are you doing this? Click, 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 click. Oh, I just know where the button's at. Yo, that shit's crazy. Like, niggas is texting and driving is not new. It's not new. Shit old as fuck. Back then, they had to cause way more fatalities. I don't know, because, like, that shit, like, you had to press the button. It was like Morse code. You know what I'm saying? One was A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? So, A, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good? Like, all of that. That's where all the abbreviations came from. Because motherfuckers got tired of hitting them buttons all over and over and over again. Because I had a sidekick. The sidekick too. The one that was in color. And like, that joint had a quartz keyboard on it. QWERTY keyboard on it. And it's like, motherfuckers were not saying whole messages. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a full keyboard. Like, I had to keep learning. I had downloaded so many scripts. Because I was so confused. Motherfuckers were sending these big, long, elaborate pictures and stuff. It's just, I started to got a little lag. I started to get off that shit back then. But anyway, I'm rambling like a motherfucker. Who gives a shit? Ain't nobody watching. Ain't nobody listening. So yeah, yo, just be careful, yo. Like, for real. Talk to your girl, talk to your man, talk to your family about screen time. Like, it's serious. It's an addiction. Like, just peep it. Put your phone down one day and just look around. Look around the room. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not even on purpose. Like, a mom will be like looking at her phone, the kid like running up there trying to say something. They're not looking at nothing important. It's nothing serious happening on the phone that they can't do in a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of it. It gives you the freedom to jump in and jump out. It's no, you know what I'm saying? If it's not work related, it's not like a timestamp on it. Like, you can jump back out and jump back in at a later time. So just look around, like, be observant, be self-aware. You know, self-awareness is highly important. You know what I'm saying? Like, recognizing yourself and things that you do and don't do. You know, it doesn't diminish you. You know, it builds you up. You know what I'm saying? Especially, well, I mean, it builds you up depending on what you do with the information once you obtain it, you know. So be self-aware and do something positive with that self-awareness. You know, push yourself to a better playing field. You know, equalize your situation, because you don't want to be a motherfucker staring down at your phone when your kid's trying to tell you something important. They trying to let you know something going on, and you know, wait, 1 second, because you ended that video real quick. You know what I mean? It's not intentional. Listen, these are not damning statements. I definitely do this shit. Everyone does, yo. You know, it's just about, that's what I'm saying, just be self-aware. You know what I mean? If that don't ever happen to you, I need to be more like that. Real talk. Because I you know, you don't want to miss moments looking down at your fucking phone. Like, there's so many videos of people walking into light poles, falling into fountains, getting fucking hit by cars, all types of shit, because they just staring at their phones and just walk. They're not paying attention. You know, people bump into each other. You ain't want to fight. Like, oh, you know, look, watch where you going. Like, it's ridiculous, dumbass bullshit, my nigga. So let's just smarten up. You know, be more observant, be aware, like, of your fucking surroundings. Like, niggas be getting fucked up. Like, I seen niggas get robbed, just straight. You know what I mean? And they should have peeped the setup, but they didn't, because they were staring down at their phone. So just, yo, pay attention, yo. Look up, my nigga. Look up. Ain't shit going on down there that you can't see later. Look up. It's like a physical condition right now for people to have hooks in their neck. You know what I mean? From staring down at their phone all day long. It's an actual thing. Can't think of it right now, but it exists. But I'm out of here, man.